Hello everybody! Welcome to Anderson's Love and Life. Last week,
enjoying ourselves.
we are enjoying ourselves. Last week, our last video, we've kind of been bad about
We've been
filming.
busy. Very busy.
I'm not even going to use that as an excuse anymore because we just are busy. But anyway, our last video, we talked about the rides at Animal Kingdom.
Yes.
And how it is being overweight and what it's like riding the rides at Animal Kingdom. So this episode, we're going to talk about the rides at Magic Kingdom. So we just kind of want to give you our input and a review of all the rides, and if we can ride the rides, if we can't ride the rides, and how the rides felt when we did ride them. So we're just going to kind of go over a whole overview of all the rides. And if at any, you have any questions or comments about the rides, if you've ridden the rides and you're, overweight and you have a different opinion than this, that's fine. You can go ahead and, comment below. Everybody has a different body type. So, no matter, how much you weigh, I may weigh the same amount as you, but our body type may be different, or I may wear the same size clothes as you do, but our body type may be different. So I'm not going to tell you how much I weigh because I don't tell people how much I weigh. Only my doctor and myself know how much I weigh. But I am a size 24, sometimes a size 22. That's my size, and I am 5'7". And you, sir?
I wear a size 50 in the waist, and I'm 6'1".
Yep. So that's our body type. So we're going to kind of go over the rides at Magic Kingdom and the Astro Orbiter. Our last visit, I didn't ride Astro Orbiter. Neither you didn't.
Time before we did.
But the time before we did, I was thinner the time before.
It was roomy though. It wasn't
But it was
bad.
fine. It was roomy. I think I could ride it today. I don't think I'd have a problem, but we could both ride it, and it was comfortable. It wasn't uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And then the Astro Orbiter's in Tomorrowland, and then the Barnstormer. It's in Fantasyland. The Barnstormer is really more of a
Child's
It's more of like a
roller
child's
coaster.
roller coaster.
I rode it.
Yep, and I rode it.
It was fun.
And I think myself.
This has the bar.
Yeah, I think myself and a child could ride it together, but the two of us together couldn't ride it. He rode in one and I rode in the other. And we didn't ride it our last trip, but the trip before we did ride it.
Yeah.
Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. It's
We
just
sat
got
side by side.
We sat side by side. It's got a lap bar, very comfortable, not uncomfortable at all.
Lots of fun.
Good ride, lots of fun. We rode it multiple times, and that's in Frontierland at Magic Kingdom. And then Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin.
That's a fun. We sit side by side. It's one of those little things, and you have a gun that you shoot. And it's a lot of fun.
And the thing just comes, it kind of closes.
Just pulls back around
Yeah.
you. It's nothing to worry about.
And we didn't have a problem. It was very comfortable. And then, let's see, Country Bear Jamboree. It's really not a ride. It's just
a
a
bench
theater
seat.
seats, and you go in and sit, and
No
it's fine.
problem.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Dumbo. We haven't done Dumbo yet, but it looks to be almost exactly like the Astro Orbiter, so I don't think anyone will have trouble riding that.
We will try it the next time, our next visit though, just to see if we can. And we can share that with you.
Yeah.
And then the Hall of Presidents.
It's just a theater type chairs. You go in and sit down. It's nice, roomy.
Yep, roomy.
Lots of knee room.
Yep. The Haunted Mansion. It is just they have the Doom buggies that come pick you up, and
There again, it's a lap bar.
it's a lap bar that
around
comes
to
down. No problem. Very comfortable. We rode it a lot the last time we were there. Of course, we
Yes.
went around Halloween, and so it's like
Have to go there.
the ride at
Have to ride
Halloween
it.
time. So we rode it several times.
It's a small world. Yay.
Yeah. It's a boat. And then it's just got bench seats.
There's no lap bars or anything. You just get on, sit down.
Yep.
I encourage you to bring earplugs.
It's a small world. It gets on his nerves. But it's okay. But anyway, it's lots of fun. If you can get past It's a Small World.
Yeah. Lots of things to look at inside there. All the little different children from all around the world.
And if it's really hot outside, it's a great ride because you can kind of go in and get some air conditioning, get off your feet for a little bit. Great ride.
It's always cool in the It's a Small World.
Yeah, so no one should have a problem getting on to It's a Small World.
Yeah. Jungle Cruise was a lot of fun too. There again, it's a boat ride. And if you don't want to get wet, this is not the ride for you because you do get a little bit wet on it.
I didn't get wet on Jungle Cruise, and I didn't see anyone else that got wet on Jungle Cruise.
Maybe they were spraying.
Well, it wasn't like...
Yeah, it wasn't like you were taking a bath or anything.
No, it just sprayed a little bit, like a squirt gun would spray you. Liberty Square Riverboat.
We didn't get to ride it last time we were there because they had a code brown.
Yeah, someone had an accident. And we had gotten on, and then they call everybody off. And so we haven't gotten to ride it, but it's just bench seats, or you can stand, and it takes you a cruise around the little river there. So I'm assuming that it would be a comfortable ride. Mad Tea Party.
That's a fun ride. Everybody has to ride the teacups. Faster you go around, the better. But you can get inside there. It's a little cramped a little bit for knees.
Yeah.
But there is no seatbelt or lap bar or anything. You get inside and they close a little door behind you. That's it.
Yeah, we were fine. Our knees did collide. So we have to sit kind of...
like this.
Yeah. I would say if you were much bigger than us, it would kind of be hard to get in and out of. Because it's kind of like you have to kind of step sideways and squeeze just right to get in. To get in the little door and to get into the little steering wheel. And you got to realize if you're hefty, the wheel is going to hit you, in the stomach. So, but yeah, we were fine riding it. The Magic Carpets of Aladdin.
We haven't ridden that one yet.
We haven't.
So we'll make an effort to ride it this winter.
Again, I think it's probably a lot like the Astro Orbiter. It probably is not a big deal to ride. So, but we will try it. The Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
That's fun. Mm-hmm. It is fun.
It's like
again,
front
it's like those
and back. It's a car, front and back.
Yeah.
I don't think it's got anything that comes down or anything like that. I think you just get in it. We were fine. We could ride side by side. It was snug if we rode side by side.
Yeah.
If you rode front and back, it was fine.
Another one that's sort of like that is that Peter Pan's Flight. You just have the little thing you sit on.
Yeah, Peter Pan's Flight. You just get on it, and it was fine. We didn't have any problems with it.
Mickey's PhilharMagic. It was like a theater, wasn't it?
I can't remember. Isn't that horrible?
It's okay. I think it was just a theater. You went in and sit down. It was very good. It was entertaining.
Monsters.
The laugh floor was funny. You'll really enjoy it. They're rubber bench seats. They're about 15 feet long. And if you like audience interaction type of things, you will enjoy the laugh floor.
Yeah. So that one's good. And then
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's a wet ride.
It's a boat ride. So
it's fun.
It's,
bench seats
across, so
like 4 across. It'll fit 4
however many people will fit in there, they'll fit in there.
Yeah.
So it's good. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
That's the new one.
So that one
we could ride it. It has a lap bar that's like a letter U, an upside down letter U. Mm-hmm. And when you pull it close to you, you only have to pull it till it clicks the first click. But in order for it to close, you have to hold your knees close together because it fits over the top of your knees. Yeah. So there again, you just get to the first click and you're good to go.
Yeah. It is uncomfortable. I found it to be extremely uncomfortable. I'm hoping that they revise the lap bars on that.
Yes. I see it's being worked on currently. So maybe
because I've heard people that are not overweight complain about it.
Yes.
So, I mean, I think it's just one of those things where it's just an uncomfortable ride. We had fast passes for it. Had we not had fast passes,
we wouldn't have got to ride.
If we would have stood in line that long to ride, I would have been very disappointed.
Of course, we
just
went there first.
It was uncomfortable and it was not. It's not a long ride. I mean,
no, it's probably a 45-second ride.
I think it's a little bit longer than that.
Well, with the stopping and slowing down and taking off again, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a very long ride. But anyway. Of course, we go again. We'll ride it again. The carousel. Well, this body is not going to get on a horse that goes up and down.
We will in December. We'll go.
I will probably
ride. They have
benches. The bench.
Yeah.
I'll
ride the horse.
I rode a carousel at Holiday World the last time we went, but I rode on the bench. Let's see. Space Mountain.
It's fun.
Yeah, Space Mountain's fine. The only thing with Space Mountain is you have to actually get down in, like you don't step into it. You actually have to like straddle the seat and sit down in it. So you are like down in the car. If you've ever
ridden in a Camaro or Trans Am, you have to get in where your feet are out. Well, when your feet are out, your knees are touching the back of the seat of the person in front of you. And at Disney World, it's just single rider. There's four.
It's three. There's two cars. There's two cars and three to a car. So your legs have to go like between the person's seat in front of you.
Yeah. I always pick the back.
Or they have to go. The seat goes between your legs, and then it just has a bar that comes down. And it's shaped like an upside down L.
No big deal.
Like an L. So it just comes down over you. It's comfortable. We ride it fine. We don't have any problems. But we don't have any mobility problems with our weight either. We can easily get in and out of things and get around. So, but if you are, our size and you do have issues getting in and out or up and down, especially in that one because you have to actually get down and you can't pull or push, yourself up. You can't, push your own weight up. Then it's probably not going to be a ride that you should ride.
I think they do help people in because remember there was that guy on the wheelchair that got in there.
I think they help.
So they do help you in now.
I mean, Disney World is accommodating. So
yes, they're very good. They are.
I'm sure they would help.
Stitch's Great Escape. That's another one you go in and you sit down like in a theater type seat, and then there's this thing you pull down.
Yeah.
And it just sits on your shoulders. But I think that's just part of the theatrics of the whole thing of being in a spaceship,
Yeah. It's kind of a silly ride.
Yeah,
it's not really a ride.
It's a great thing for kids. Yeah. Really.
So, it's stinky in there, but it's okay.
Yeah, because
we're fine. We do it fine. Yeah. But we do it fine.
Yeah.
So it's family tree house. Of course, it's just the tree house. Lots of climbing steps and maneuvering around. Yeah. So no problem there.
Tomorrowland Speedway.
I have not done that.
The little go-karts. I could get in fine. They're supposed to be a two-seater, but I got into one. They don't go really fast, and there's a seatbelt that you wear in that as well. So
I didn't do it. So
the People Mover.
Yeah, I like the People Mover.
That's fun.
The People Mover is one of my favorite rides.
There's really no lap bar or anything. You get into the little car and they close the door behind you. And it's two seats, you're facing each other. And it's like, so four people can sit there and have a conversation as you're going along for your ride.
And we can ride side by side fine.
It's very nice.
But normally when we go, it's just the two of us. So he sits on one side and I sit on the other and we put our feet up. It's a great ride. Just if you just need a few minutes to relax and to just put your feet up. I like the People Mover. Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid.
That was fun.
I like that.
There again, it's like those little cars, like they have the Doom buggies at the Haunted Mansion. But these you get in and it takes you on a little journey, and it's got a lap bar. That's all it has. So.
Yep. really, it's comfortable.
Yeah.
Not a problem whatsoever.
Disney World Railroad.
It's a bench seat.
Yeah.
You have to climb on it. No problem whatsoever. Let's see here. Carousel of Progress.
Theater seats.
Yeah.
Pretty much all it is. If you go to the theater and sit in a seat, you can ride this. And of course, the Tiki Room, they're wooden benches.
Yes, it's not a problem.
It's no big deal.
And it's just a show. I didn't see on here for some reason There it is, Splash Mountain. We didn't talk about Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain is our favorite.
Yeah,
We
it's a
love
log
Splash
ride,
Mountain.
and it's 4 rows of seats,
And
2
there's
seats,
two
to a seat, and we fit side by side together.
It's just a flat bargain.
So it's good.
It's fun.
Comfortable.
All in all the rides at Walt Disney World we were able to ride.
All the rides that we tried,
far.
we can ride. And I just think that, again, I think I've said this before, but Walt Disney had the family in mind, and then Disney has kept that, and they think of a family. Not every person is,
30-inch waist.
skinny. And so we like Disney World because every person, every size is thought of when you go. And there's no body shaming while you're there. I'm sure that if you couldn't ride a ride, the cast members aren't going to make a big deal about it. Like some theme parks, they kind of shame people that are overweight. I just don't see anything like that happening at Disney World. But great. We were able to ride everything, and we hope that this video has helped you in planning your Walt Disney vacation. If you were kind of leery about taking your family and going on a trip, maybe this has helped you to make that decision. And if you have any questions or concerns, I'm sure you could probably call Disney World and actually ask them. I mean, we plan our trips through Disney World when we go, and I've called them before with questions, and I'm like, this is probably a stupid question. And they're like, no, absolutely not. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you in any way that we can to plan your trip. Always very good service, because Disney is very customer service minded. So we hope they are. And that's why we continue to go back there. Just because they are so customer service minded, and they really do make your stay magical. And every way that you could think of, even riding the rides. So we hope that this video has helped you in planning your trip. If you have any questions at all, please ask us questions, comments. We love to see your comments. We love to answer your questions.
If you like our videos, subscribe below. We'd love to have you subscribe.
And then check us out on Facebook and on Twitter at Anderson's Love and Life. And we hope to see that you've subscribed. So we hope you have a great night. See you real soon.